In the city, loving life and trying to survive. But there's not enough time, and there's not enough wine in the world. Basically adulting. Basically adulting.
Hey friends, it's Erin Waddell
and Luisa Diaz, and welcome back to
Basically
Adulting.
It's 2020, y'all.
Happy New Year.
And Merry Christmas. We haven't been able to wish you Merry Christmas.
Right.
We hope you guys had a Merry Christmas
Yeah.
and a Happy New Year. We're going to tell you real quick what we did to celebrate Christmas, New Year's, all that good stuff.
Yes, all that jazz.
So for Christmas, I actually celebrate with my mom and my dad since they're separated. I went over to my mom's house Christmas Eve, slept over, woke up, drank some champagne, opened presents. But my mom decided that Christmas Day was going to be the best day to start cooking something new from a cook show that she had been watching. And it actually turned out super delicious. But I was helping her make this one dish. Yeah. She's like, read the directions, and we're about to eat in 30 minutes or something. I was like, okay. I look at the directions, and I was like, Mom, this dish needs to sit in the oven for another hour and 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
It worked out. It wasn't that big of a deal. We just cooked them on the stove instead of in the oven.
Yeah.
But it turned out really good, and then after dinner, well, it was like a 3 o'clock dinner. It's like lunch. It was like a dinner. After dinner, I went over to my dad's house with my brother and sister, and my brother's girlfriend was there too. We exchanged gifts and had fun and whatever, played games, and then I came home after that. And that was it.
Sounds exciting.
It was kind of exhausting. It was good, but it was exhausting, like, you know.
Well, holidays are always exhausting. Just there's so many emotions and chatting up with everybody, and
I mean, it's always good to like see family and spend time with them and all this stuff. But when you get home, you're literally just like, oh, it feels so good to just like be in my bed, relaxing and not having to worry about gifts or being anywhere or anything like that. What did you end up doing for Christmas?
So I went to New York like right before Christmas. So my mom and her best friend decided, like, why not drive? So we drove to New York.
They're fucking crazy.
Yeah, they're like, road trip. And I was like, at first I was like, okay, yeah, no problem, because I just thought it was us girls. Then I found out I was traveling with my brother and her son, who's like one of my best guy friends, and I was like, okay, like we'll all catch up, like it'll be good. We're all adults. No. I was traveling with SpongeBob and Patrick. I thought I was gonna kill somebody at one point, but he was driving, and I was like, no, like we're all gonna
restrain yourself.
Yeah. But overall, like, it's not the journey, it's the destination, or like whatever that saying is. Overall, the trip was fun. Did lots of walking. I was so tired every day.
How many steps do you think that you took?
Well, I did check one day. I think it was like Saturday.
That was like the first day that you were there, right?
No, that was like our second day there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Saturday, it was 15,000 steps.
Damn.
It was a lot. I was like, in Texas, I only average maybe 4,000.
You need to get out more, girl.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so we ended up coming back on Christmas Eve, and we ended up having dinner at my mom's best friend's house, and we got back like before 10:30 maybe, and my mom and I just like knocked out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So Christmas Day, my mom had to work. And I just had little things to do, so I just came back home and
chilled and
chilled.
took a break.
Oh, I did, like, immediately get home and just, like, do all my laundry. I was like, I need to get this stuff done.
Yeah, so you can wake up the next day and, like, feel refreshed and ready to go.
Yeah, like, I just didn't want my suitcase to sit there.
I'm the worst about that. I'm really good about packing. Actually, I'm really not good about packing. Like, I'll wait till the last minute to pack. Yeah. But I hate unpacking. Yeah. I'm really good at packing. I can fit a ton of shit in my suitcase. Mm-hmm. A ton of shit in my suitcase. But I hate taking it out of my suitcase and putting it away. There should be a service that does that. Anybody that's listening, there should be an unpacking service.
I'd be down for that. I surprisingly, I did some really good packing.
I'm proud of you.
I had everything laid out, like, next to my suitcase, and I just put it all in. So, yeah, pat on the back.
Good job. What did Santa end up bringing you?
Santa brought me some pillows for my bed.
Ooh.
I also got an Amazon Alexa.
Nice.
So I've been using her. And I got a new Apple Watch wristband.
I want to get one, like, that's kind of like a little chain or something, so I can, like, wear it with fancier outfits. Yeah. Or, like, nicer outfits, not fancier. But you know what I'm talking about, instead of just, like, that black band.
Yeah. Because it's really hard to, like, coordinate your outfits with.
Well, it's like, ew, that's like a sport band.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Excuse you.
What did Santa bring you?
Oh, well, the elves made me a new mic because he knew how much we needed it. Oh, yeah. Because our old mics were sucking so freaking bad.
Real bad.
Very staticky, technical problems almost every single time. So we needed this new mic, and it actually clips to the table. We got a popper protector, and it's like...
Hands-free!
Hands-free! I can literally put my hands in the air and wave them like I just don't care. Whoop, whoop, whoop!
Oh.
So he got me that, which is really cool and hopefully beneficial for you guys because you can hear us more clearly. Yeah. We'll be able to post more often and not have any technical problems.
Just doing the best for our listeners.
Yeah. He also got me a massage.
Ooh.
Like an hour massage, so I'm super excited to book that. And then, obviously, like socks and panties. Can never go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Never can go wrong with that. Mm-mm. And then DSW gift card, because, you know, a girl can never have enough shoes, so I can buy my own shoes. Wear them on my feet. I bought them.
Oh, my God.
Oh, gosh. Oh. And then, yeah, like just some small stuff like gum. I think my mom told him that I always steal her gum. So she told him to give me some in my stocking. And when I pulled it out, she was like, he must have known that you love gum, but you never have any. And I was like, well, he's a smart man, Mom.
Well, he checks his list twice.
He does check his list twice. So that's all I got. And then, I mean, some stuff. I got a matching, my mom got me a matching hat and a scarf set. It's like pink and really soft. It's so cute.
That's so cute.
Yeah. But it's been 70 degrees here, so I haven't had a chance to wear it. So do you want to tell our people how we ended up celebrating New Year's Eve?
Yeah, I'll tell them. I'll tell people what they want to know. So we ended up, getting all dolled up in these cute little dresses. Erin and I actually ended up wearing like the same dress in different colors.
I had literally bought my dress at least 2 weeks before New Year's, not knowing what I was going to do or anything. But I was like, I'm just going to buy it just in case I end up going out, having somewhere to go. Luisa doesn't have a dress. She goes to Forever 21, the same place I bought mine. Mm-hmm. I was like, go there. It's like 50% off. They've got cute stuff. And she comes home with the same dress in a different color. And I'm like, girl, That's my dress.
I was like, no, it's not. Yours is shorter.
It was cute because it was like we kind of matched, but we didn't because hers was a silver and mine was black.
Yeah.
So it ended up working out.
It looked cute.
It was like we matched, but we didn't.
Yeah.
And also, we were outside most of the night, so we had our coats on and no one could even fucking see what we were wearing anyway.
But we ended up meeting some friends out for dinner at Gloria's. You know, started the night off there with some margaritas.
Can I just take a step back real quick? Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't ask you this question. But Kelly and I, the day before New Year's, we don't have plans yet. And things are starting to book up. Tickets are starting to be, like, sold out. So Kelly and I go to this coffee shop, supposedly to work, like, on our actual jobs and get shit done. Mm-hmm. No, we literally sit at this coffee shop for probably 3 hours discussing what we're supposed to be doing for New Year's. We call around to different restaurants. We're like, well, let's just try to make a reservation somewhere. We'll figure it out. And so we sat at this coffee shop for like 3 hours, ended up getting Gloria's. And Gloria's, for some reason, I called 2 of them, and they were taking reservations. Everywhere else was like, no, like it's first come, first serve. Oh. And so that's how we landed on Gloria's. But just to give a little, like, side note, we didn't have plans until probably day of what we were actually doing. 12 hours before. Not even. We actually made plans of what we were actually doing at dinner.
Yeah, because we were supposed to go do something else. We were supposed to go to, like, a house party or something.
Yeah, we were
and we ended up not even going there.
And so
getting lost in the night.
Just going wherever the night takes us, you know? Yeah. Just go with the flow. But we ended up at Dots in Deep Ellum. If you guys have ever been there, it's like an indoor-outdoor bar. But it's like a cool feel. It's not as loud as like a nightclub, but it's also like a good vibe. It was
pretty packed that night.
I know, but at a nightclub, you can't fucking hear anything.
Oh, no, not at all.
And, like, this place, it's, like, more spread out, but, I mean, it was New Year's Eve, so there were kind of a lot of people, but we didn't have to wait in line.
No, we didn't. We
walked
right in.
Or pay a cover. Did we?
No.
And then we just strolled on over to the green room.
Yep. Where the rest of the night became a blur.
Yes. And then... So that happened, and then we woke up the next morning. I literally woke up. Y'all, this is how you know you're going to have a great 2020. You wake up with your dress still on and your coat still on. I didn't even take my coat off. Oh my God. I didn't take any of the pillows off my bed. Literally just made a little bit of room so I could shimmy on in. And I probably just slept like a little, like, Sleeping Beauty, like, in my bed, just covered up. And I woke up and I was like, are you kidding me right now?
That's just hilarious.
And so then, called Kelly. She came over.
Yeah.
What did we do all day?
No, like, this is for reals, guys. For 12 hours, exactly 12 hours, we sat on our couch, binge-watched season 2 of You.
If you haven't watched it yet, stop listening to this podcast and go watch it now.
Pause us, go watch it, finish it, come back and listen to the rest of this episode.
Except we're not going to give spoilers away, so you can definitely still listen to the episode.
Yeah. So... You can still listen to us and then go watch it.
But you should definitely go watch it. It's so good.
It's good. So we've spent 12 hours exactly on that couch. Watched the whole season to its entirety. We're left shooketh to the core.
So we basically started 2020 at rock bottom. We can only go up from here, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Like, we can literally only go up from here.
I think one of the funniest things that day, we ended up ordering pizza at like almost like 7, 8. And we're watching
it was like 9:30, y'all. 9:30 at night.
And it's like rare for like the pizza guy to like come up to the apartment building because it's not that easy to get in. And we just heard someone like rustling by the door, and we were like kind of just all looking at each other like, what?
We're also on our PJs from the night before. Well, from me, the morning. And I open the door. All the lights are off. except for the TV. And I don't know why you guys followed me to the
I
kitchen.
have no idea.
I went to go open the door because the pizza man was there, and these two hooligans are like behind me, like little gremlins that they haven't eaten in 14 hours or whatever it was, and this poor pizza man.
You must have been so scared
He
to
was
like girls walking up to.
He was like, "Oh, you poor souls, bless
I
you."
know, but I love it. Like we're over there, like all like, who's at our door? Like what is going on? Well, the poor pizza man's over there afraid we're gonna attack him, trying to get our pizza.
Oh my gosh. So that's how we've celebrated Christmas and New Year's. We hope you guys have had a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
Hopefully spent New Year's Day more productive than us.
Yes.
If not, we understand completely and we're not judging you.
No
because
judgment at all.
It happens to the best of us.
Yes, it does.
So what wine are we drinking for this episode?
So we're drinking a good old friend of ours. You guys might know him. Bay Bridge. We always drink him. He's just like a really good go-to.
I like that you're calling it a he.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Would it be a she?
I don't know. I didn't know it was a she or a he.
I don't
It's
know.
a he, she.
It's a... I
Okay.
don't know about that.
Okay, we can say it's a he.
I'll say it.
I just like that you identified it as a he.
I don't know why.
It's okay. You don't have to have a reason. I just liked it.
Yeah. Bay Bridge.
Bay Bridge.
Bay Bridge.
$2.99 at Kroger.
That's right.
So, the topic that we want to go over today is our resolutions and our goals for 2020. For this year, this upcoming year, and how we want to be better people. And okay, so resolutions and goals. We're going to tell you guys some of our personal goals and some goals that we both have for the podcast throughout this year that we're wanting to improve and evolve and hopefully just make it a better overall experience for you guys. So you'll keep listening and sharing and telling all your friends.
Yes, please.
So you go first.
I go first. Okay, so my goals for the year are... Okay, my first one is to be more active, more active, like health-wise, exercise more. I really do want to focus, like, taking care of my skin, just taking care of my body, like, more, like, trying to just, my body's a temple. I need to take care of it, and not that I'm getting old, but,
Every day you're getting older.
Okay, thank you. I guess what I'm trying to say.
I'm sorry to be morbid, but you are. But I do have to say, like, before you can even accomplish any of your mental goals, I feel like physically you have to be in tip-top shape. You have to be eating the right things, getting the right energy, working out, just so you can focus and, like, be determined to actually focus on your goals. That's one of my goals too.
Yeah. So
we're actually working on that goal together.
Yes, we are. Teamwork.
Teamwork. High five.
High five. Yeah. Ooh, it's perfect. I want to start off at least working out 5 times a week. I don't want to focus on a specific goal because I know myself.
Like a weight goal.
Yeah. No, like, because I mean, us girls like don't lose. Like our body fluctuates and we lose more inches and stuff like that than we do.
I think it's really about how you feel in the mirror, how you feel when you look at yourself, not necessarily the number on the scale.
Yeah.
Definitely, I agree with that. Because me, as I get older, I feel like I just, like, gain a pound every time I look at pizza, and I'm not even eating it. So as long as I'm working out, eating the right stuff, and feel confident in the way that I look in the mirror, then that's all I can really ask for of myself. It's not really any of the scale's concern.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
fuck the scale.
Yeah, fuck the scale.
Fuck that scale.
Fuck that scale. So that's my first goal. Just focus, being the best healthy me. Mentally, physically, and that's by starting off. I like that we've been working out every morning and I feel so much better and I feel more productive. So I do want to continue that and start 5 times a week and maybe work myself work my way down to 3 times a week. So that's my first goal.
Well, I also have like a working out goal and like getting fit and like mentally clearing my mind right when I wake up. Just kind of taking 5 minutes to not look at my phone, not think about anything that I have today to do today, but just to kind of give self-affirmations and tell myself, you know, positive, like give myself positive vibes, just so I can start the day off on a positive note and relax my mind and say like everything's going to be okay and not worry about things that I don't need to be worrying about and like stress. Like, I really just need to stop stressing about things that I can't change. Yeah. So that's one of my, I'm going to be working out with you. So my goal is obviously to be working out 4 to 5 times a week as well. And then, my goal is to be able to fit into my bridesmaid's dress for Brittany's wedding, which
I think that's both of our goals. We're both in weddings
on the same day.
On the same day. And
different
weddings, same day. And I think that's I think you and I both have like the same goal to like by March be at a good place. And like start. And
this dress that the bride wants us to wear doesn't have any give to it. So this material doesn't stretch. You just got to fit into it like a glove.
Yeah.
And so I just might not eat for the next 4 months.
That's also not healthy.
Just kidding. But you know, I mean, it's a possibility.
That's something I'm grateful for. My Fernanda just picked like the perfect dress, like hugs the boobage and everything else just flows. I know, I shouldn't brag.
You should not brag.
Goal 2.
Moving on. I guess I'll go.
Yeah.
Something that I want to start doing more religiously, pun intended, is going to church on a weekly basis every Sunday, and then also getting involved in like a small group or something. And just to be able to like meet people, good people that kind of are aligned with the same beliefs as me and kind of the same mentality, I guess, of like being better Christian and person in life and just kind of being a support system, I guess.
Yeah, I get it. You know, you're wanting to surround yourself with people that have the same outlook.
The people that are there are more our age and going through the same things that we're going through. And so that's like one of my goals is to start going and find like a group that I'm comfortable with.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that goal. My other goal, I want to focus on volunteering and really like giving back, whether it's like community service or, you know, like cleaning up litter or whatever. Like I just really want to be able to like give back to my community in any way that I can. And I just like the way in some of these community service, like people just come together and, you know, they want to make their community a better place. And
I also agree with that. That's also on my list too. Get involved in the community and volunteer. And a way that I'm actually doing that is I volunteered to be a part of the Dallas Metro Tech's Community Relations Committee. And their goal is to basically get involved in the community, make a difference, and help people that need to be helped. So I'm excited. I'm on the committee for 2020, so we just actually had our first meeting. I'm super excited of the difference that we can make. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can give back nowadays, and I think giving your time and spending time with people that are in need is probably the most beneficial thing that you can do volunteering wise or giving back to your community, because you actually, I think, get more out of it than they probably do.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, they obviously appreciate it, I'm sure. But I think you learn about yourself and the type of person that you want to be, the love that you want to show, and it's just very eye-opening, giving back and showing and seeing other people in need that you've never probably experienced in your life.
And you kind of like learn from them and like their own experiences. Like you said, it's eye-opening.
It's very eye-opening. High five to that too.
High five.
To volunteering. Yeah.
Yeah. My third goal is something that I kind of kind of played with this last year, but didn't really take any like seriously. But I do want to learn a new language, and I was learning French.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always just wanted to always like have just multiple languages in the back of my hand. And so I just really want to keep up learning French, and I don't know, maybe even progressing to reading a French book.
Ooh.
You know? So
That would be cool.
that's a goal of mine, to keep up the French language, and who knows, like maybe by 2021 I'll be learning Italian.
Ooh.
So
2021.
2021.
Well, I'm not like a huge reader. It's always been kind of a pitfall of mine, just because I'm not good at it, and I'm like very slow at reading, and I just have always struggled with just the pace of reading. Like, you're a super good reader, you can read books like super quick. Same with Kelly, like, and I think when you find a book you enjoy, obviously, like, it's easier to read and like whatever.
Yeah.
But just in school and all this stuff, it's like, not interested, don't want to do it. And so my goal, or one of my other goals for 2020, is to read at least 10 books throughout the year.
Okay.
And just like at least. So I can always read more, obviously. I'm not limiting myself.
Yeah.
We're doing a book club.
Woo! I'm so excited.
I know, I'm so excited. If you guys want to be in on our book club, we'll post the books that we read on our Instagram page.
Yeah.
So you can like read them and kind of play along and give us
Keep
your
y'all
input.
posted on what books we read.
We're going to be starting that first thing in February. Yeah. And then also, I feel like you're copying all my answers because I wrote my shit down first. But I want to learn Spanish.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
I didn't see that one.
Because I studied abroad in Spain for 6 weeks and like studied Spanish throughout high school and all this shit. And I have a Spanish roommate, so I feel like it should be pretty darn easy to just learn the language more efficiently and just be able to speak more fluently, because I understand a lot of words, but I just can't speak.
You
like
should.
I can understand things that you or like anyone says in Spanish to a certain extent, obviously. But I want to be able to, like, you and I could just be in the kitchen and we're like, hola, amigo. Make a tortilla.
Oh my god. We should start watching like shows in Spanish. Like, not shows like
maybe
in
that
Spanish.
will be like third quarter when I like can read in Spanish.
There's some really good just like Hispanic.
I know, you've mentioned them.
Oh, they're
before.
real good.
I know.
Anyways.
So Luisa's gonna tutor me 3 times a week.
Okay.
For an hour.
I'll start like leaving sticky notes on everything.
You should. That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
All right.
Learning Spanish, learning French.
Woo!
And then we'll learn Italian together. Woo, woo.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Italian will be so easy once you get Spanish down.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, and they talk a lot. They talk a lot with their hands too.
Ravioli. Pizza.
Who knows? Maybe we'll go to Italy next year.
Oh my God, yes. We could go for my 30th.
Go for your 30th. Oh my God, we could go visit.
We need to learn Italian before my 30th.
Okay, that's
We'll
our
go to
that's our
We'll
goal.
go to New York for your 25th.
Yes.
We'll go to Italy for my 30th.
All right, sounds like a
Deal?
plan.
Shake
Deal.
on it.
Okay.
Okay.
These
Ooh,
are
that was
legally
fun.
binding.
Legally binding handshake. Look me in the eye.
Okay.
She's looking me in the eye, guys. And she just shook my hand.
I did.
Okay. So, do you have any more goals that you want to share?
I came up with some earlier, like in my mind, but I didn't have paper near me.
So you forgot them?
So I forgot them. But I guess like one of my biggest goals this year that I've kind of already started is to be more minimalistic, not so materialistic. I've already gotten rid of a bunch of clothes that I do not wear anymore and a bunch of shoes that I never wore. And it's, for the longest time, like I just had so much clutter in my room and I couldn't sleep at night.
I know.
Because I just felt the energy of like everything, and it's just, you know, I was like, I'm going to go into this new year just letting it all go. And
it's not like you're throwing it away.
no.
You're giving it to someone else in need. So you should at least feel good about that part.
Oh, I feel
Even though
very
it
good.
hurts a little bit inside. I know it does.
Not really, because what's going to hurt more is purging some of my book collection.
Tear.
So that's been my main focus. And I've been doing a really good job, so I'm proud of myself.
I'm so proud of you. Okay, so let's move on to what our goals are for the podcast.
Okay.
Actually, before we do that, when we were at Gloria's for New Year's Eve, we all went around the table and decided on one word that we wanted to represent our year.
To embody.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And embrace. So my word was clarity. I'm 27 now. I've been out of a relationship for a year. 2019 has been a growing year for me, and now I want 2020 to be clear in what I want, and whether that be in business, relationships, communication, my goals. I want to be very clear about my goals for business and just personal goals, physically, mentally, everything like that. So just having a clear mind and clarity in my goals so I can take action and actually achieve them, rather than just writing stuff down on a piece of paper and like stuffing it away in a folder and never accomplishing them. I want to just be clear and concise, and so I can actually accomplish my goals and be a better person come the next year. So my word is clarity.
I like that word.
Clarity.
Ooh, it's like a
Clarity.
chair, right? Or no,
Give
spelling
me
bee.
a C. Yeah, I was going for spelling bee.
Sorry. Okay,
I can do a cheer if you want me to.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. My word for 2020 is openness. Openness in open to more experiences. You know, being open to stepping out of my comfort zone, open to people, life. And like I think the main one is open to like my emotions, because that's something that I've always closed off and I've never allowed myself to like really process them, and it's something that I really want to work on myself for 2020 and let myself feel the emotions as they're happening, because I usually just swallow it out and I tell myself, nope, not now, later. And it's usually like a month later and I have a breakdown by myself.
Yeah.
So that's my word for 2020. Openness.
I think that's a great word for you, just because like at your age, being 23, I feel like that is a huge thing, and just being like opening your eyes to new experiences is a huge thing, because when you're in your younger 20s is a totally different time than when you're in your older 20s. We've talked about this a little bit, how much your life changes just
how much
within
you grow
5
as a
years.
person. Yeah.
And so the fact that you're so aware, I guess, of that you need to improve on that is like a huge deal.
Yeah.
I applaud you.
Oh, thank you. Take a bow.
A curtsy. Okay, so now let's talk about just real quickly what our goals are for the podcast for 2020. 2019 was our starting year, our launch year.
Our guinea pig year.
Yes, trying to figure out what the heck we're doing.
Yeah.
And now we've got these awesome mics.
We've got a game plan down.
An idea and goals in our head of where we want to go. So we just kind of like wanted to share that with you a little bit so you can know what to expect from us going forward. We don't want to let you down, so we're going to make sure that we stick by our word. So we literally can't fuck up at this point because we're telling you.
Right.
We both wrote down separate goals of what we want to improve on for the podcast. I would say consistency in regards to posting weekly on Instagram and our episodes every Wednesday. So consistency, and then just having relevant content for you guys so you guys can relate to what we're talking about and engaging with us and just trying to give you guys something that you want to listen to. We're also planning on having guests. We've just been us two talking about our lives and what we've been doing, and I think you guys heard enough. And I think that having guests on the show will improve the rapport and just kind of change things up and give different perspectives. And then obviously just like planning out things more and being more organized. Those were my goals for the podcast.
Those are good goals.
What were yours?
My top goal is I would really like for us to get merch out there for you guys.
Ooh.
You know, get some, you know, I have little ideas. I'm not going to say anything. Just keep a little surprise for y'all. But I would really like to get like a merch plan out for maybe like, who knows, like maybe for our year anniversary or like a little way before that. We have merch ready for you guys. So that's
really fucking awesome.
That's one of the things I really want to work on this year for you guys and for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
My second goal is to gain more listeners and subscribers. And that's reaching out to you guys and
consistency,
being consistent, and who knows, like maybe also reaching out to like other podcasters and, you know, exchanging conversation and ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
And then my last goal is I put work on more ads.
Okay, so getting like advertisements.
Yeah,
and stuff.
advertisements and stuff. Because
girls gotta eat.
Girls gotta eat, guys.
Girls gotta eat. So that's stuff that we just want to like throw out there so we can keep ourselves accountable and to let you guys know that we actually do have a plan. We're not just like bullshitting.
We're not just like, you know, like
two girls sitting on their ass, twiddling their thumbs, talking on the couch. We actually do want to make this a relevant podcast for you guys to listen to on your way to work or wherever you listen to. But also, as the new year comes, season 1 has come to an end. Chapter 1 has closed.
Yes.
Which has been a great chapter. 13 episodes from our launch date all the way to the end of the year. So starting out 2020, we're actually going to be starting season 2, which this will be the first episode of season 2 if you're listening, which is awesome. And we have new mics, so hopefully the clarity,
sound quality,
wink wink, clarity of 2020 will be better. We already have lineup of guests for you guys, so you guys can listen to their new experience or their experiences and just get a new perspective on adulting from someone that's not Luisa and I.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we wanted to do, and if you guys are interested in...
You live in the Dallas area.
Even if you don't live in the Dallas area, there's ways that we can reach out to you and communicate with you via other avenues and still get you on the podcast. So if you're interested, if you're listening in a place where you're not in Dallas, just DM us on Instagram at basicallyadulting247 and let us know your story. If you have like something funny or something that happened to you, like let us know and we can
your view in adulthood.
Yeah, if something's happened to you in regards to a job change, you're moving, you're going out of town for a funeral, or you know,
you're living alone for the first time, you know,
literally anything that has to do with life in general. We want to hear about it, and we want to get your perspective and help you in any way that we can. If we can just be an avenue of a short therapy session, we're all ears, and we want to talk to you. So if you want free therapy, contact us. DM us or email us. We want to hear from you and get you on our podcast. 2020 is going to be a great year.
It is, guys.
I'm super excited. I'm pumped.
The Roaring 20s.
The Roaring 20s.
I just thought of something.
What?
Because we were talking about the Roaring 20s.
Okay.
We've lived in 3 different decades, and we're not 30.
Dude, that's cool.
So
that's something special.
That's very special.
That a lot of people can't say. I
mean, imagine
a lot of people could say it, but majority of people can't say it.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So when we hit like 5 decades, will we be like in our 40s and not even live 50? Does that make sense?
I don't think everyone lives decades.
No. But like, okay, so you know what? I have no idea what I'm saying right now.
Go to bed. You're drunk, Luisa.
Oh my
God.
God.
No more Bay Bridge man wine for you.
I just get in my head. Oh, can I just add another goal? And I would like to be less nerdy for this decade.
I don't think that's possible. I think you should embrace your nerdiness. It makes you special.
It slips out sometimes, and I'm just like, Luisa, shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Seriously.
Shut your mouth. No, I think it's a great thing. I appreciate your nerdiness.
I just have weird knowledge.
That's fine, because other people don't know shit like that, and they should want to learn random things. Keep your nerdiness for 2020.
Okay, I'll keep it,
If
guys.
it continues to be a problem, maybe reevaluate for 2021.
Turn it down a notch.
Maybe reevaluate. But that's all we have today, you guys. I hope you guys had a blessed new year. Hope this is going to be a great 2020. We're going to leave you with that.
Yeah.
It's a hard pill to swallow.
Deep stuff.
So I would challenge you, before we go actually, I'm going to challenge you to pick a word for 2020. What's your word?
Yeah.
What's your word for 2020? Let us know on Instagram what your word for 2020 is and why you chose that word, because if we can help you get to where you want to be in 2020, we want to get you there. Let us know. Slide into the DMs.
Slide into our DMs.
Slide on in there. At Basically Adulting 247. We wish you guys a happy 2020.
Yes.
Let's cheers.
Cheers.